Welcome back to our channel, Green Energy Insight. Now, why big companies are switching to green energy in 2025 sounds like a social issue. That may be true, but it's also a tremendous opportunity to gain a serious corporate edge. You see, tech-savvy companies know that sustainability equals profitability in 2025. Now, we're not talking tree-hugging hippies here. We're talking major players like Microsoft, Google, Apple, and a host of others who have recognized that going green isn't just an ethical choice. It's a smart business move. Let's face it, no one wants to pay through the nose for energy. Imagine signing a contract in 2023 that locks in today's sky-high energy prices for the next 5 years. Not exactly a recipe for success, but that's what happens when you ignore the coming tsunami of green energy. Companies are starting to realize that making the switch to renewables is a smart investment that could save them a ton of money down the road. Okay, so you might be thinking, green energy, renewable resources, whatever. How does it benefit us? Well, consider this. Companies like Microsoft, Google, and Apple are all going big on solar and wind power for their data centers. And guess what? They're locking in low, predictable energy costs for the long term. No more worrying about volatile fossil fuel prices. These companies are hedging their bets, and it's a smart move. The good news is governments around the world are making moves to make it easier and cheaper than ever to go green. Just look at the Inflation Reduction Act in the US or the CSRD in Europe. Both acts are all about making renewable energy more attractive for businesses. The US government is throwing a massive support package worth over $300 billion. Talk about motivation, this includes tax credits, subsidies, and better financing options for those who invest in renewable energy. And Europe is right on board too, with the CSRD leveling up environmental reporting requirements for companies. Now, some companies are taking the initiative themselves. They're ditching fossil fuels and going green before the government forces their hands. And it makes sense because no one wants to be on the wrong side of history. But it's not just about dodging regulations and saving money. Sustainability is becoming a key part of how companies are valued by investors. Major players like BlackRock and Vanguard are putting pressure on companies to be more transparent about their environmental impact. And guess what? It's working. Investors are now seriously considering a company's carbon footprint when deciding whether to invest. It's all about mitigating risks and making sure that the companies they invest in won't face issues down the road due to environmental changes. And with younger generations like millennials and Gen Z becoming more eco-conscious, consumers are also demanding that companies do more. Now, if you're skeptical and wondering if this whole sustainability thing is just a fad, don't bother. Studies show that 78% of Americans support businesses that make efforts to address environmental issues. What's more, 66% of global executives believe that sustainability will be a key driver of business value in the near future. Clearly, sustainability isn't going away, it's here to stay. Okay, let's take a step back and consider the bigger picture. In recent years, we've seen some pretty significant developments on the sustainability front. Major companies are setting ambitious goals for reducing their carbon footprint. For example, Apple has committed to become carbon neutral across its supply chain by 2030. That's a bold move that's sure to inspire other companies to follow suit. And it's not just big businesses that are getting in on the action. Cities around the world are also making sustainability a priority. For example, London has set a goal to become net zero by 2030. And many cities are investing in renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power. The shift towards sustainability is a global trend that's being driven by a number of factors. One of the biggest is the increasing availability of renewable energy sources. Solar and wind power are becoming more efficient and cost-effective every year, and this is making it easier for businesses and cities to reduce their reliance on fossil fuels. Another factor driving the shift towards sustainability is the growing threat of climate change. As the effects of climate change become more apparent, there's a greater sense of urgency to reduce our carbon footprint and protect the environment. One of the most significant trends in the world of sustainability is the rise of ESG, or environmental, social, and governance investing. This approach to investing takes into account a company's sustainability practices in addition to its financial performance. As a result, investors are placing increased pressure on companies to adopt more sustainable practices. Here are a few ways that major companies are incorporating sustainability into their operations. One common approach is to set ambitious goals for reducing greenhouse gas emissions. For example, many companies are committing to reduce their emissions by a certain percentage over a set period of time. Another approach is to invest in renewable energy sources such as solar and wind power. By investing in renewables, companies can reduce their reliance on fossil fuels and lower their carbon footprint. Many companies are also adopting circular economy models, which focus on reducing waste and pollution and keeping resources in use for as long as possible. So what does all of this mean for your business? Well, it means that sustainability is no longer the question. It's simply a fact of doing business in the 21st century. Whether you're a multinational corporation or a small business, you need to be thinking about your environmental impact and how to reduce it. Luckily, there are plenty of resources available to help you get started. From government agencies to non-profit organizations, there's no shortage of support out there. So what are you waiting for? Start taking steps towards sustainability today and reap the rewards tomorrow. In recent years, the use of artificial intelligence, or AI, in business has exploded. AI is being used to improve customer service, streamline operations, and make better decisions. It's no surprise then that many companies are eager to learn how they can use AI to improve their sustainability efforts. Fortunately, there are a number of ways that AI can be used to make businesses more sustainable. One of the most promising applications of AI in sustainability is in the area of energy efficiency. By using AI-powered systems, businesses can analyze their energy usage and identify areas where they can reduce consumption. For example, AI can be used to optimize HVAC systems, reduce lighting costs, and monitor equipment to prevent energy waste. In addition to improving energy efficiency, AI can also help businesses reduce their carbon footprint. By using AI-powered tools, businesses can track their emissions and identify ways to reduce them. For example, AI can be used to optimize supply chains, reduce transportation emissions, and monitor waste to prevent pollution. Here's a look at 3 major players who have already integrated AI into their sustainability strategies. Johnson Controls, a global leader in building solutions, uses AI-powered software to optimize energy usage in buildings. Their AI technology analyzes data from building sensors to adjust HVAC and lighting systems, resulting in significant energy savings. Ecolab, a water, hygiene, and energy technology company, uses AI to help businesses reduce their water consumption. Their AI-powered platform analyzes data from various sources to identify opportunities to conserve water and optimize industrial processes. Siemens, a global technology powerhouse, uses AI to help companies across various industries reduce their emissions. Their AI-powered software analyzes data from industrial processes to identify areas where emissions can be reduced and energy can be saved. Today, every company needs an energy strategy. The days of green being an afterthought or something tacked on at the last minute are long gone.
Energy is now at the core of business strategy. And let's face it, that's not a bad place to be. By implementing a smart energy strategy, companies can unlock a slew of benefits, from cutting costs and boosting efficiency to enhancing their brand image and attracting top talent. It's a win-win situation. To craft an effective energy strategy, companies must first conduct an energy audit to understand their current consumption patterns, identify areas for improvement, and establish baseline metrics for measuring progress. With this knowledge in hand, companies can set ambitious yet attainable energy reduction goals aligned with their unique circumstances and industry benchmarks. To achieve these goals, companies should invest in energy-efficient technologies, optimize their facilities and operations, and explore renewable energy sources. Regular monitoring and evaluation are crucial to track progress, make adjustments as needed, and celebrate successes along the way. A robust energy strategy isn't a static plan. It should evolve as the company grows, changes, and faces new challenges. By remaining agile and open to new possibilities, companies can ensure that their energy strategy remains a valuable asset for years to come. Now, as you probably know, sustainability isn't just an environmental concern. It's a social and economic issue, too. Companies that embrace sustainability often enjoy improved brand reputation, increased customer loyalty, and better employee engagement. Moreover, sustainability is no longer a niche concern. It's a boardroom priority. CEOs and investors recognize the importance of factoring sustainability into business strategy for long-term success. Companies that integrate sustainability into their DNA are better positioned to thrive in the years to come. So if you haven't already, it's time to start thinking about your company's energy strategy. Your customers, employees, and the planet will thank you for it. That was our look at why big companies are switching to green energy in 2025. Do you think we missed anything? Leave a comment below and join the discussion. And while you're at it, check out our other videos for all the latest in tech, strategy, and sustainability. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.